Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Tom Tries. Today we are going to be playing Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion Scenario 1. This game is developed by Isaac Childress and published by Cephalofair Games. Now, I know a lot of people have played the original Gloomhaven. I even own the original Gloomhaven, and I've attempted to try playing it. But I get a little lost, a little confused. Sometimes I don't always feel like the sharpest tool in the shed, and there is a lot going on. This Jaws of the Lion edition is a streamlined, a little bit easier to get into version, has a little bit of a tutorial in the front to try to help us out. So we're gonna go through that together live on video. We'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Mistakes will be made. That's a guarantee, but we'll give it a shot. We have so we're playing solo, and as a solo player, we do have to control two characters, and we've decided to go with Hatchet as well as the Void Warden. I mostly just like their symbols on it. One had an axe, one had a staff. I kind of like that combo, so that's what I went with. We got that there. We've got their starting 6 cards in here as per the introductory rules. We've got a few things already set up in advance, just a touch to make life a little bit easier, but let us get right on into it. It will be good to get back to the Sleeping Lion after a fortnight going up and down the Still River, chasing a bad lead on a missing blacksmith. You can almost feel the warmth of the inn's hearth when Gloomhaven's walls come into view. You are almost home. To be fair, it's not just the blacksmith. An alarming number of people within the poorer districts of the city have gone missing. Usually nothing comes of it, though. Just another poor soul forgotten out here on the edge of civilization. The blacksmith's wife, Sandy, however, managed to somehow scrape enough money together to hire you to find her husband. You're not sure where the money came from, but no matter the source, it couldn't have come easy, which makes it doubly painful to return to the city empty-handed. True, Sandy was a little light on the payment, but you are the Jaws of the Lion, one of the most well-known mercenary groups in this backwater dump of a town. Surely it can't hurt to take a charity case every once in a while. Getting good jobs is about maintaining a reputation after all, which is why you really need to get to the bottom of this and not return to the widow with nothing but all the calluses on your feet. Also, you probably shouldn't call her a widow to her face, at least not until the fate of the blacksmith has been confirmed. Given, however, that none of those who disappeared have returned, the outlook is grim. As these cheery thoughts pass through your mind, you notice movement up ahead and immediately draw your weapon. The sun has dipped low in the sky, reducing visibility, but you can clearly see some ramshackle wooden barricades blocking the road in front of you. Sure enough, as you cautiously approach the scene, vermlings jump out from behind the obstructions, flashing crude swords and sharp sticks. You have to admit you're quite tired from the day's journey, but still, these oversized rats certainly picked the wrong group of travelers to ambush today. You are the Jaws of the Lion, after all, and are always ready to show there is only one outcome for anyone who dares threatens you. Rewards for reading. We get a reward. A new location, roadside ambush. All right, so on our sticker sheet here, we get the number 1. This goes on to B1. All right, it's a little off, but hey, I've done much worse. So, get that back. If you haven't yet, read the first section of the Learn to Play guide before continuing to Scenario 1. All right, now, yeah, we're gonna be a little blown out on this side of the map here. Apologize for that. Here we go. If I lift it up just slightly at an angle, you can see that just a touch better. But once we get pieces on, I'm afraid that's going to disappear a bit. But introduction. Throw back to Gloomhaven has been long, and now to get attacked by vermlings when all you want is a warm meal and a soft bed. Well, it makes you mad enough to kill these mangy creatures before you collapse from exhaustion. Of course, the Vermlings have other plans. They gibber about wanting your coin and the meat on your bones. Nasty things, really. Best to ignore their ranting and end this quickly. So the goal is to kill all the enemies. We'll get them spawned here momentarily. Special rules: make sure each character's starting hand consists of their 6 ability cards marked A. The Vermiling Raiders will act on initiative 50 each round. They will first move their base move value, and then if a character is adjacent to them, attack for their base attack value. And okay, so that'll be the conclusion for down here, which we'll get to pending the ending of this. So now we need to spawn in the baddies. So we get a Vermiling Raider here. We get another here. One more here, and then we need an elite. Just gonna go here. All right, so we've got there. Pull this down just a little bit. So as you can tell with the Vermiling Raider, they have 5 health on the little guys. The elite is a 10. They move 1 with an attack of 2. That's what they got going on. We got our little initiative token down there. We will spawn our characters onto the map. So let's put, sadly, they both seem to be ranged, especially with the Void Warden being more support. So I think we'll get Hatchet a little bit up front. Hatchet starting with 8 health, Void Warden starting with 6. And then all hexes with a green border are obstacles, can't be entered. Demolitionists can destroy them, but of course that's not who we're playing. So, and then the numbers 5, the big one we'll have to remember is the elite, who is number 1. All right, so we go to card selection, and of course we're gonna have to do this for 2 characters. So we'll take a look and see what we can do. We've got some decent. We have a decent attack. There is a double throw, disorienting barrage, a second wind, which we don't need yet. Attack at a range of 3. We're right now 2 away. So we could potentially move next to and hit, but I still think if we attack for 2, range of 3, but that targets 2, which I'd prefer not to do. So I think if we center mass and immobilize for the second here, so you can immobilize, target 1 adjacent enemy and move 3. So I think here's what we'll do. Let's see, and then that's got a 24. You put the one you want to use on top. So we'll put our deck back here. That's what we got going on for Hatchet. And we'll show you the cards we're using for Hatchet a little bit more here in a second. And then, what is our friend here gonna do? The Void Warden. 1 ally within 2 range may perform an attack 4. That wouldn't be terrible. Just 1 enemy within 3 range to perform attack 3. Targeting a enemy of their choice. You know, I think we are going to maybe Gift of the Void and something. This is pretty simple, so that'll be the Black Boon, Gift of the Void. So that's what we got going on here. The Vermiling Raiders always act on a 50. So our Hatchet goes on a 24. Our Void Warden goes on a 43. So we go Hatchet, Void Warden, and then the Raiders. So let us deal with this here first. So we're going to use the top half of center mass to attack for 3 at a range of 3. We are 1, 2 away. So let's see what we do. So it's 3 plus 1. We've done 4 damage off the gate. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. What number was he? Number 5. All right, 1 away from death. Not terrible. And then, so we use the top half of this one, so we're going to have to use the bottom half of this one. Oh, the downside, we kind of did this a little wrong. This would be 1 adjacent enemy cannot move until the end of its next turn, then move up to 3 hexes away. So we did play this a little incorrectly. So, I think if that's the case, we are just going to, we'll just use it to move 2. Having to remember for the Void Warden, they want us to stay around within 3. So let us go 1, 2. We could get a 3rd space. 1, 2, 3. We're a little too far for the Void Warden, so let's put you there. So these go to our discard. This is also part of that discard. Now we go to the Void Warden. Ooh, we will use the Gift of the Void. 1 ally within range 3 may perform an attack 2 at a range 3. And then use the ally's attack modifier deck for this attack. So, Void Warden's going to target Hatchet, who's going to do an attack 2 on this little 5 here. And is going to hit and ultimately kill this Vermiling Raider. So, hey, go team. And then we'll use our move to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 hexes away. How far? Let's see. He moves 1 space, so that's not terrible. So we've got our movement done for us. It is now the other side. Our elite would go first. They're going to move 1 towards the closest. And then that's a 4. That's a 6. I'll take 1 step down. I'll see if I can turn this in a way, because he's starting up in the corner here, and he's a little blocked off. So he's gonna move down 1 here to start trying to make his way around. That's way too far to go, so he'll be stepping 1 forward. If they were adjacent, they'd be attacking for 2. Not the case, so we are onto a new round. And yep, none of these get reshuffled yet. So yep, we're end of round. We go to the start of a new turn. So we need to get our Hatchet to take a step up. And the nice thing is, if we can get him to move up, he has this orienting barrage. It's attack of 1, range of 3, but muddle. Muddle, disadvantage on all attacks, remove at the end of turn. Otherwise, we do have this double throw. Up to 2 enemies within 3 hexes suffer 2 damage, plus a separate modifier for each. Disadvantage if adjacent. So, I think we will get our double throw out, and then I do want him to move a chunk this turn. That's going to be within a range of 3. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So we would have to be adjacent. So we would have a disadvantage. Maybe that's not our best move. So let's 1, 2, 3. Move is what we need. Let us. Ooh, a little bit of a waste on second wind. This lets us move 5 and then attack 3. So we'll put those for Hatchet. And the Void Warden. Let's see. Force 1 enemy within range 3. Perform attack 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. I think we'll do that. And then Well, if it doesn't kill, we might be able to get them down twice. Let us... all right. We'll give this a whirl. It is, turn out the lights. Force an enemy within range 3 to perform attack 2, targeting an enemy of your choice adjacent to them. We'll give this a shot here. So this is going to go on top. I'm going to move these down a little bit, make my life a little easier. So we've got 18 and a 23. Hatchet's going to be going first. And Hatchet, we remember he wanted to go first. Well, we wanted him to move into heal, so he's going to use the bottom half of second wind to move 5 and go 1, 2, 3. Then we will use close cuts here. This attack 3, 1 damage, or 1 adjacent enemy suffers 3 damage plus modifier. So it's 3. Ooh, that elite's only taken 2. What number is our elite? In number 1. 2 of 10 damage on the elite. A little rough, but hey, we're getting there. So we go to the Void Warden's turn, who has 1 enemy within 3 range to attack 3. I almost want to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Use that enemy to... Yeah, to have him attack the elite, because the elite's going to take a lot more damage to kill. So yeah, we'll use suggestion force. Yeah, 1 enemy within 3 range to perform attack 3, targeting an enemy of your choice adjacent this turn. So he is going to attack him for a 3, plus 0. So right now we're sitting on a pretty 5. And knocks that one out. And we'll use the bottom half of this. Gonna do the same thing, but this is going to be an attack of 2. And that is 7 damage on the elite. But now they are going to come for some revenge. So our Vermiling Raider does not move. He's going to be swinging for 2 onto Hatchet. He will get both off. So Hatchet's down to 6 health. This guy here is going to take another step forward. This one here is going to take 1 step forward. And that's gonna do it for yet another round. A lot of zeros on the monsters. I'll live with that. I'll take it. Now we go back to the start of a new round. We'll move those off to the side. We've only got the 2 cards left, so hopefully we can get some murdering done. We do have this double throw to target 2 within 3 range. And this one does have move 2 and all adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. That wouldn't be too terrible. That way we can if we don't kill, maybe we can hit them a little hard. It's our only 2 cards we got, but that's our plan. And on this side, enemy's going first this turn, no matter what we do. So, alright. Let's put that down. All right, it is going to be the Vermiling Raiders going first this turn, followed by Hatchet, followed by the Void Warden. So our elite's going to attack our friend Hatchet once more, 2 damage. Ooh, +2, 4 damage. Hatchet down to 2 health. Rough swing. Our Vermlings are gonna move a little out of order, but hey, it still moves in the way they were gonna. Not terrible. Then it goes to Hatchet here first. Hatchet's in a little bit of trouble. Let's see. We could have attack 1, range of 3, target 3. We're gonna do our double throw here. Double throw. Attack 2, range of 3, target 2, up to 2 enemies within 3 hexes, suffer 2 damage plus separate modifier for each, disadvantage on the adjacent. So let's do our adjacent one first. So 2 and a cancel. So we had a miss on that one. Let's go for our little guy here at a -1. Not pleasant for us on a 6. And I think, instead of staying around here, we are so we did that. We can move 2 hexes away. Adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. I definitely think we need to have him get out of there. So Hatchet is out of there. Gonna have to do a short rest on the next turn. So let's go over to the Void Warden. We don't have any healing right now, which is a little terrifying. We could have 1 ally within 2 range, may perform an attack 4. That's nothing at range, I'm afraid. So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to have Lure the Void go for the stun on the elite. And that's at a range of 3. 1 enemy within 3 hexes can't perform any actions until the end of its next turn. And then, ooh, this is a little not advantageous for us. We're gonna do a move 1, 2, and then we can strengthen, which they will gain advantage on all their attacks until the end of the next turn. So let us go through with it just for getting used to everything. You'll see why we'll regret that here in a second. And actually, I think we're actually going to have them move there. They're going to get damage off, and we cannot have it go to Hatchet. So, all right, Void Warden, your turn is done. And Hatchet needs to have his attack modifier shuffled. Drew the blank. That was not good for us. All right, both of our characters, both Hatchet and the Void Warden, are going to need to take the short rest. All right, so let us. So we lose 1 card for good. Here, you know something? I'm not even gonna look at it. I know we can take a look and see what it is, but I don't really want to. I don't want to be sad at what it is. But I know we can sacrifice health instead. And I thought we were gonna lose our turn, our action on the short rest. We don't. We just lose the card. So I thought that strength was gonna be for nothing. So didn't really set me up too well. Oh well. Still learning. Getting the hang of it. This will be our lost one for you. Not even gonna look at it. I'm kind of a monster like that. Now let us go to the planning and see what we can do. Hopefully do some damage. Let's see, we could... Oh, healing would be real good for you right now, but we also need to kill stuff quick. So I think we will... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, try to get 3 damage on that elite. That would at least take him out. The elite is stunned this turn, so we could put the damage onto the little guy. It might not be terrible. And Alright. Let's do, yeah, 35-51. Void Warden, do you have a heal for an ally? Heal, oh, awesome. Heal 3 at a range of 3. And force one enemy within range 3 to perform attack 2. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our best option here. So, we've got 35-43. Hatchet is going first again. They are attacking 3 at a range 3. 1, 2, 3 onto our Vermiling Raider, the little normal one there. I'm gonna try to swing for 3 against him. Modified +1, doing 4 damage. That's gonna be enough to kill it. So, yay, go team. Second half, we're actually going to go the 1-2. Oh, and we had strength. Advantage on all attacks. Remove at the end of next turn. Well, you know, we killed it anyway. We're not attacking again. But all enemies adjacent suffer 1 damage. Let's get our 1 out here. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. Release ending adjacent. Those go to our discard. Now our friend here could heal our friend, or could maybe attack and kill. Ooh, those are both really tempting. I think for the sake of learning and what I would normally do, we will take the heal. Heal 3 for range 3. So let's go 1, 2, and 3. Hatchet's back up to 5. The second one here, force 1 enemy within 3 range to perform an attack 2. Or we could take the movement, and we're not actually going to move with it. So, a little bit of a waste. But we'll take it. We didn't realize we were going to be able to kill that one enemy. So, the Vermiling's move, he will still take 1 step closer here. This one has stun at the end of their turn, and that wraps up another beautiful turn. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe do an attack here, and maybe move set up to hit the little guy on the next. So we'll have our 24-25 here, 1 card remaining, so we're gonna have to rest again. So need to hurry up a little. So we could, ooh, if they move, we could set him up for some good damage. Then 2 range, could perform an attack 4. He would have to survive. Attack 2 at a range of 3. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna do this. That'll stay over here. Hopefully we may be able to finish him off this turn, but we'll see what happens. All right, so Hatchet will go first, the Vermiling Raiders second, or Void Warden third. Hatchet is going to try to hit our elite here for 3, modified +1 for 4. That's going to be enough to take out the elite. And then we will use our center mass to move 3. Put them there. Now, our Wicked Scratch, 1 ally within 2 range from our Warden here. He is definitely within 2. May perform an attack 4. We use the modifier from the deck here. So let's see what happens. Oh, hold on. I did that out of order. Before that even happens, Vermiling Raider needs to go. He'll attack for 2. -1. 1 damage coming to Hatchet. Down to 4. So not terrible. Now we can do the fun stuff we were trying to do. 1 ally within 2 range may perform an attack 4. So let's give this a shot, see what happens. That's gonna be 4 on the nose. It didn't have any damage previously. This goes on to the 4th one. And then 1 ally within range 3 may perform attack 3. If they do this, they're suffering 1 damage on this Lure of the Void. Ooh, creepy. The Abyss stared back. So yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be an attack of 3. They are Hatchet's gonna go down to 3 health here. Swinging for 2 damage, which is enough to take out the last Vermiling Raider. And hey, our heroes are successful. You wipe the blood from the last Vermiling from your face, and your thoughts return to the sleepy lion. Surely they've got stew ready by now. It'd be so perfectly warm and soothing. And it's right through that gate. So close. You can already taste it. But then another thought comes. It's highly unusual, brazen really, for a pack of Vermiling to operate this close to the city. Could they be behind the string of disappearances? The long shot, but one worth investigating. Especially considering this ambush site doesn't look like their base of operations. There's probably a nest nearby that, with any luck, will have more information on this missing blacksmith. And treasure. Treasure would be nice. Rewards, we have a new location. Get that sticker sheet back out. It is sticker sheet 2 going on to be 1. Little off, but it you know, something that builds character. Just a touch off. Yeah, the focus is awful. Now we need to mark off this roadside ambush. And now, inside our learn to play, we had something at the end of this one that we needed to do. I just need to find it again. Suffer damage, monster move, upgrade. Scenario 1 is completed. Congratulations on completing scenario 1. Read the conclusion text and the scenario rewards. When you see a new location listed in the rewards, that means place a new sticker on the city map board. In this case, place the sticker for scenario 2. It should match up with the art in section B1. Also, because you successfully finished scenario 1, mark the white box in its sticker to indicate it is complete. You cannot replay scenarios you have previously completed. Lastly, after each scenario, characters fully refresh, recovering all their ability cards, removing any condition tokens, and returning their hit point down to their maximum hit point value noted on your character map below the white one because you are level 1. And at this point, each player should take 1 character sheet from their large character box. This sheet represents the character you'll be playing throughout the campaign. We're about to make things permanent, so if you weren't happy with the character you played in scenario 1, this is your last chance to switch to something else. I'm debating. I actually kind of like this tag team that we had going on though. Page 3 for getting the materials you'll need to start with a new character. Provided you're happy with the selection, you should now name your character. Write in the name field. Also mark the 1 next to the level. Since you are level 1, all other areas of this character sheet will be covered in future scenario. We're also going to be getting some card upgrades and saving. So we're going to be doing a little save. We'll get our characters named and we'll introduce them in a future episode here. This was a lot of fun. It's a whole lot less daunting, and also the inclusion of the good old watch it played videos, and that's actually gonna be what I watch before we do number 2. As I'm gonna go ahead and watch that video, learn the new stuff. This felt a whole lot less daunting because, of course, in the base game they give you 10 cards. You have encounters that you have to resolve right away. It just did not feel very new friendly. This so far, it doesn't feel as hand-holdy as I was afraid it was gonna be, but it's actually really helpful for trying to learn this, because it's one of the most popular board games out there. So why not try to actually learn it instead of just having it sit collecting dust? I probably need to actually organize it better. That might actually help too, because that's a lot of stuff. And even this had a beautiful, here's how to organize this to make life a whole lot easier. And it's true. It took me a little while to set things up, but it felt a lot quicker than I was expecting it to be. Plus, we had to get the characters out, get the right cards, and I'm one person playing 2 characters, so it is a little bit more daunting. But hey, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more board game content right here on the Tom Tries channel. We're going to be doing more scenarios of Gloomhaven. I had fun with this, so we're going to keep this a rockin' and a rollin'. And leave a comment down below if we did make any big rules mistakes, boo-boos. Please let us know, or if you have some good character names, let me know on that too. If you have a fun name for Hatchet or Void Warden, let me know. I'll consider. And until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.